Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I am Queen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well. I am back with another video. So hit that notification bell, okay? And also subscribe. I am Queen. Ashe. I know I just repeated that, but Ashe. Rising, grand rising. I haven't been too long woke up. And when I wake up, I get all kind of downloads. So the download today is the message is start creating. Okay? Start creating. Start expanding your mind. Start doing things to make you happy. That's why you feel like you're always missing something because you're not creating. You're not using your Ori. Are you living or are you just existing? That's the motto that me and my family go by because when we tapped in, we learned a lot of things. And that's actually a quote by Maya Angelou. And I love that quote because you don't want to just be existing because you're just here, you're doing everything that everybody else is doing. You're being worldly with the carnal mind. You're just leaving here and coming back, okay? In the same old fashion. So to live instead of just existing, that means that you're expanding your mind. You're doing things that you love to do. It doesn't just mean creating, doesn't just mean drawing or, doing different types of art. Like it could be yoga, it could be singing, it can be karate, it could be you like to go, anything you like to do that's extraordinary. That right there, that's creating. You like to make things. You like to construct. You like to do architecture. Anything is creating. So when you tap in, and if you made it to my channel, I always like to say this, you tapped in. You might not be tapped all the way in because really, I like to say, how can you ever be tapped all the way in when there is a rabbit hole? This rabbit hole just keeps going. It just keeps going and it doesn't stop. So who are we to say we have more knowledge than the next person? Because me, even though I'm a priestess, I feel like I'm always learning. And I love learning. I'm always learning. I'm learning more and more every day. Okay? Getting better in every way. Okay? How shame. So, yeah, be creative. Do something new. You like to read? Start stepping outside the box and learning new things, reading new things. When you learn something new, it's exciting. Sometimes, it can be frustrating, but that's part of the excitement, okay? That's part of the excitement when you're creating. So stop just sitting there. You're like, oh, I go to work. That's cool and everything. But you just stuck in the program. You're doing the same thing. What are you doing outside of that? Are you creating? Are you doing things that you love to do? Okay? Because when you do things that you love to do, that right there is self-love as well. Out of that creativity, you get self-love, And it wasn't until I started doing things that I loved in my life. Okay. Like I said, I told you I had a store, and I started in 2020. Then COVID hit, and the rest is another story. But the point of it all, me telling you this, is because I was creative. I prayed on it and I was creative. I made my natural products and it sold. And it was what I love to do. It made me happy. I was so happy. And then, life be life. But yeah, we gonna get Majestic Vibes back up. But yeah, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be new. It's gonna be better, okay? And God, He allows things to happen to make the situation better sometimes. So I try to think not with a carnal mind, with the worldly mind. I try to think the way that Abba and Shamayim, the Most High, wants me to think. Source, okay? But be creative, okay? Stop focusing on everything else around you and be creative. When you start creating, you will automatically stop focusing on everything around you because your mind will be on that one thing or those multiple things that you're working on, okay? Those multiple things that you're creating. You are the light. Just know that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and that's a fact. And there are going to be distractions. Nothing's perfect. There are going to be, arrows flying at you. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I only told my husband this because at the time I felt like people would have condemned me even worse, okay? And this was back in 2020, I believe, or 2021. It could have been 2019, I'm not sure. Anyway, to make a long story short, I told my husband when I went into meditation and came out, I said, God said He was going to make me like Yeshua. Don't let this go over your head. Don't let this go over your head. Use your Ori. Listen to what I'm getting ready to say. God said, I'm going to make you like Yeshua. He said, they're going to stone you. He said, but I shall not let them crucify you. That's what God said to me. He said they're going to stone you. He said they're going to throw stones, but I shall not let them crucify you. Automatically, me and my husband, we picked it up. We understood exactly what the Most High was saying, because at that time, it was so many people coming against little me and my family, my own family, okay? So many people, even strangers. Like, I call anyone a stranger that's not, like, that's on the outside, that I do not know personally, okay? So, to make that clear. Just people we were around. And God will show you people in one fashion just to show you them in another fashion. Now, He'll show you their lower self just to show you their higher self. He's showing you what He can do. So, casting stones is what they did. And they spoke bad things, okay? They gossiped. They thought with the carnal mind. They did not use discernment. So the stones they threw, it affected us, okay, at the time. And you read the story of Job, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about, because he had prophets coming to him over and over, and they did not give him the right word. And so God came to him at the end. He went to God, the Most High, the one he's supposed to go to. And after that, God said, He said, neither one of y'all told Job Neither one of y'all told Job exactly what you were supposed to tell him. He said you did not use discernment, basically, is what the Most High was telling them. And because they didn't use discernment, they could have led Job down an even darker path. And he was already in his sickbed. And so God condemned them. They cursed themselves, okay? Because when you go into a situation, you better go into it right with discernment, because God is always looking at you, okay? Only you can save your own soul. So, yeah, he said they were going to cast stones, and they did. They spoke bad about us. They gossiped about us. They laughed about us. They judged us. They criticized us. And they jumped to conclusions about us. And they believed everything that was told to them. So that's casting stones, right? Okay, but me and my husband and my family, we went through our emotions, but we kept our head high. We kept going because, honestly, we got a mission to complete, okay? And we have children to take care of. We couldn't just lay down. Like, we had to stay 10 toes down. Like I always say, I don't care if I fall 7 times, I'm going to get back up 7 times. I don't care if I fall 10. I'm going to get back up 10 times. That's just how it goes, and that's just how it's supposed to go. So while God is showing people you in a different fashion, you just got to keep going. And I know it's hard sometimes. I know some words of people's mouths, it pisses you off. It makes you mad. But eventually, the Most High, I don't care if it's 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Eventually, it could be the next day. God is going to make them eat their words. Because God is not for evil. He hates evil. He is for good, okay? He hates evil. He is for good. Always remember that. Always remember that. And thank God they did not crucify, okay? And that right there, I understood exactly what God said when he said that to me. That meant that okay, you have Yeshua, and Yeshua, he was crucified. And how can I put this? He was crucified. They stoned him. They cast stones. That means that they spoke bad things, that they judged him and they cursed him with their mouth. And after they cast them stones, they went to crucify him, right? And he shed his blood. Ashe. He shed his blood for his people. Ashe. And so after that, I got this. Hold on. I got Black Mirror playing, and I had to pause it because they getting a little crazy. So, distractions. But yes, he was crucified, and he shed his blood. Okay. But for me and my family, they weren't able to crucify us. God had us get away from them, okay? It was like you could just feel the bad energy, okay? But that's what he said to me. And when God says something, you know that it got a stamp on it, okay? It's for sure. So, yes, be creative. If y'all only knew. If y'all only knew. Be creative. There's nothing stopping you from being creative. I don't care what state you are in. I don't care what you're like. If you happy, you sad, whatever you're doing, like just be creative because nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping you but you. And then you got technology. You can do so much with technology. You can, like I said, learn new things. Learn new things, okay? Learn how to make money online. Learn. You want to learn how to go fishing? Go fishing. Like, do things that you haven't ever did that you've been wanting to do. Be creative, y'all. I am Queen Ashe. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I will be back with another video. You have a great day or night, wherever you are. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.